You know, I like to talk about the sport of boxing. You know, what's going on in today's time in the sport of boxing. What I really don't like about the sport of boxing in today's time. You know, I love the best competing against the best, but what I don't like is there's too many world champions in the sport of boxing. And it's crazy. And I thought about that when you just asked me a question. So we had Rolly, who was the WBA champion. We had at lightweight, we had Tank, that was the WBA champion. At lightweight, we had Devin Haney, was the WBC champion at lightweight. And then Timboso, who fought Devin Haney, had the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, and the IBF. Once again, there's too many champions at these different weight classes. Now you have 10 fighters in the top 10. And now, out of all 10 fighters, you may have 6 or 7 guys that's champion. And the reason why is because they said, well, why is there so many champions? Well, let me tell you guys what goes on in the sport of boxing that they're not telling you. Every time a fighter fights, he pays a sanctioning fee. A champion fight, he pays a sanctioning fee. So if a fighter has 4 belts, he pays 4 sanctioning fees. So if a sanctioning body, far as, I don't want to say one specific sanctioning body because they will say, oh, Floyd was coming specifically at a certain sanctioning body. But we're going to just say one of the belts, one of the sanctioning bodies. If they got 3 champions or 4 champions, they get money from all 4 of those champions when they should only be collecting money from 1 champion. It's not a such thing as an intern champion. You got guys walking around carrying belts and people think they're champions and they're not really champions. The great thing about my career, honestly, if I was able to really fight in this era where you could, you know, they basically handing out belts and they putting guys in position that, like when I was fighting, you had to really earn it. Whereas you got Lomachenko, a guy that can fight for a world, I mean, even though he's, you know, a guy having, 400 amateur fights, he's a professional anyway, but he shouldn't be allowed to fight for a world title in his 3rd or 4th fight. What I did in my career was, when I turned professional, I fought to fight for the title against Gennaro Chipinito Hernandez, I fought 17 fights in a year and a half, then I fought for the world title. So I earned it. Nothing was given to me. And I talked about that yesterday. Nothing, what we're doing is we're watering the sport down. Everybody is champion now. There should only be 4 champions at each weight class. But it's more than 4. Now, you in the top 10, you may have, you got 10, in the top 10, you may have 12 fighters that's in the weight class that's champion. So the sport of boxing, we need to clean this up with all the sanctioning bodies. I'm not just talking about one particular sanctioning body because, I mean, I was a fighter at one particular time. A fighter that was competing at the highest level. And I feel that, and I don't want the young fighters to get upset like, oh, Floyd coming at me. Oh, he's coming at me. I'm not coming at you young fighters. I'm talking about the sanctioning bodies. I'm talking about cleaning the sport of boxing up. I was put in this position to clean the sport up. I don't want to be in boxing if I can't help, if I can't give back. I don't want to just give back financially. I'm giving my time back, but I'm also going to give my voice. We have to clean the sport of boxing up. There's too many champions at these weight classes.
How do we start?
Y'all the writers. Y'all have to say something about this. Y'all have to say something about this. If I'm saying this era, it's easy to win a title. Anybody can be world champion in this era. Anybody in the media, y'all guys, we can let y'all fight on the Southern Circuit, move y'all the right way, and 24 months, y'all could be world. Everybody's world champion now. Everybody. So I just don't like it.
フロイドはですね